What's going on, pros? This is Mike with another Dirty Promotions video. This is a Ford Focus 2012, and it has all these little intricate type of windows to tint. You know, this little bubble thing with this little thing in the way. I kind of cleaned it on the outside because it was extremely dirty, kind of like all that dirt and stuff like that. Anyway, so I cleaned it, but I'm gonna go ahead and soak it on the inside with some Dawn and stuff like that, so it can kind of loosening up the dirt and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and dirty sauce this already. It is Sunday, and these are prepaid appointments. Customers are not here. I asked them to drop it off, and I'll call them as soon as I'm done. So I'm going to prepare this, and I'm going to do several segments of the install because it's a longer install, and I don't want to spend like an hour and a half video recording, but I'm going to get all the nice, good elements on video that I think are going to be important and helpful for a lot of people. Okay, leave that alone. Get some of this stuff. Very filthy. Okay, so a little bit of this. You can put Dawn and some alcohol or something of your liking, and leave it there soaking so it can do its magic. Dry up this little excess around. That's about it. Put it down again. Leave it there for a second. That's the window right there, but I gotta clean this rag because I like to have two rags normally, but I think my other rag is in the washer right now, and I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, like for these windows, we're gonna do hand cut on video. I did do a computer cut for the back ones, and we're gonna do hand cut here, and of course to manage, I did remove the sweep from there. It's very easy, plastic thing there, and that screw there, move to the back, and then with one of these, I don't like to use my fingernail. They're kind of like get busted, so you pick up the thing and pick up the gasket, and the gasket is right there. So let's go ahead and I already did that vent off the thing. That one's kind of ready. I'll leave it soaking. That one's already done, but let's go ahead and work on this one, a little hand cut. Get it out of the way. Very dirty. So let me see where the I don't. Let's scrub that. Maybe I'll lift it to your side. No? Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to work with that one. Dyed window film on this car. Dirty Tools, Gen 4. Super shrink friendly. All that kind of great stuff. All the attributes. Now, on this particular vehicle, we have fuzzy things on the side. Fuzzy things on the side, meaning like, here it is. If you can see right there, this right here, all this fuzz material and all this fuzz material. If you're not too good at the bottom loading and stuff like that for 101s, 102s, I do highly recommend you put tape on it. That way you can control the contamination. I'm not gonna tape it up because I'm already kind of advanced at this, the bottom loading. But then again, at the same time, I can show you how to kind of like work around that deal, right? So let's go ahead and see if we can. Okay. So same thing here, pre-soak the window. And let me bring my, let me see. Oh man, where's my 5%? Did I not take it out? Oh, it's in the plotter because I cut it for the rear window out of this. Okay, so we got it here. Pretty beaten up car, medium tint. I really would like for you guys to, like, before you even start cutting a window, I want to see if you can look at the window where it goes this way, that way, kind of like makes you wonder how it is that I'm going to do my cut, whether I'm going to cut and slide it or not. So let's go ahead and do that right now, see what it does. It has that little round curve thing there. That's about it as far as I can see. So I'll try and do the best I can with that cut, so I can leave it a little bit excess. All right. Okay, so let's say this side, which I cut it with hand, I know it's kind of okay straight. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this and kind of observe where this is at. So I think there is kind of cool for me to have it at. Okay. It doesn't matter where you start here or there. I just start in the center because it has the least amount of resistance. I try and do it from here and it crunches and bunches up, and I don't like that. Since I already know that this is already out that way, I'm just going to go and start here. And before I start it, and you can see it's got fingers, so we're going to snap it, but at the end, snap it is not bad. It's not going to change the structure of the top at all when we force all the fingers at the bottom. When we force them after we cut, then it changes the film, because when you push it down, it's not going to be nice and aligned anymore. It's going to be like move this way, so it's going to be like touching the top, and on the sides it's going to be lower than touching the top. Okay, hope you understand that. Okay, so did we get the water out? No, we didn't. Okay, so do this out of the way. Be sure and have your pattern lubricated at all times so that your hands can glide back and forth all the time. There's that. See if I can reach this. Okay, so here's our pattern. Make sure we know where it's at. That way you can just continue the cut here, straight up. Boom, done. And observe what's going on here in the back. I'm going to take this excess out of the way. I can kind of see what's going on back here. Okay. Okay, back here, there's your deal. This one has a cut, but I think we can kind of continue the cut a little bit after we do our cut here. Okay, so little trick to doing that. So let's go and get this guy started out of the way. All the way across, yay. Okay, there he is here. Stop there and then do this outside kind of deal. And then, so we have our pattern. What I meant here was, like, let's go ahead and get this guy here. Use the top as a guide, and you can see how he's curving this way a little bit. So kind of like predict where it's going to go and just do this cut right here. And that's the way of you guys, a trick for you guys that do mobile and stuff like that. By the way, I don't recommend cutting in glass unless you're super like very confident with your knife on your hand. And I am. Been doing it for a long time, and I use that, my little fancy peel board for this, but I'm here and I know a lot of people don't have that. So let's go ahead and kind of like illustrate what you guys might be doing when you're on the road or doing mobile tint. Okay, so we talked about doing a snap shrink, so it doesn't need to be anywhere or moved or nothing. I'm just going to get the water out so I can snap it real quick, which is here. Get a little bit toasty, hot. So there it is, he's toasty hot. So a little bit of here, and that's about it as far as that goes. So he's snapped, and I'm gonna snap him a little bit more this way too, just there. And there he is. You can see right there in the bottom. I'm pretty much done. I'm just gonna put him out of the way here. And let's go ahead and do our deal here. Put him up to the side. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean this up. go ahead and use a hard plastic cleaner for reaching all these very deep places, you know, and then down here, because we are going to bottom load it, and whatever crap is there and your film touches, then you go up, you know, it'll probably bring it up more than likely. So we're going to go ahead and work them on down here. There you go. All the stuff. I'm gonna continue pushing this shit down right here. All the bad dark chocolate down there. And that's it. I'm gonna leave them there. I'm going to get my rag. This is a little bit moist, but I'm okay because I really just need to pick up all this excess. I'm wiping the pillar here because I'm going to do my bottom load, and then here wiping this area in my touch. Okay. Whatever you're going to do, just make sure to realize that it is going to touch something, but because we're pre-cleaning all this kind of stuff, it might touch clean areas instead of contaminated areas. I'm going to dry this again real quick, one pass, and then here on the sides, get all this water down, all the water down. Okay, get my stuff here, just very controlled, whatever water was there, and then here, there we go, that's it, controlled, okay. The rest will be done with my pistola here, this trusty friend I have here. Okay, so he goes there. I don't necessarily like to use the this gun for everything, but like right there you saw where it's really helpful. There, lubing. We're gonna go ahead and put it at an angle and drop them like right here and slowly drop them. And then we're gonna go ahead and bunch this guy right here to the right so you can drop him from here. And then look at your left, right there, and then scoot them everything to the left, so you can go all the way in. And then look over here again. I never really pushed it up because I don't want them to touch here prematurely. Do that, and we're done. And I think you know the rest of the story, how to get the water out. I'm going to recharge my GoPro and show you the rest of the windows in a little bit. So let's go ahead and do this right here. All the way to the nice to the edge, out, edge, out, hold it, out, all the way in, to the top as much as possible, to the edge as much as possible, all the way to the edge. And let's go ahead and show something real quick. There's no gap of light there. Remember how we cut it and stuff like that, so it's pretty good. He's as pretty close, as nice as a factory look all the way to the edge. We already did the water thing all the way out, and we're gonna go and raise it, and we can do the rest of the bottom right now. As you can see, because it was snapped, it doesn't have any of the fingers that you saw initially on the video. So down, 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 down. Okay, and we're gonna clean it here on my belly. I touched a little bit of the bottom dirt or whatever might be down there. Out, 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 out. And we're pretty much done. Let's go ahead and take a look at the finished product from the outside. And that's what's going on. Okay, right here, no gap of light. No fingers touching on the top because we didn't touch them right. Very, very nice. I'm very, very happy. And I like tinting on Sundays because I have no pressure from customers or 10 cars in front of me. So I like to do my content when I can actually perform my best, and you can see right there sides, top, everything. This is a bottom load. Let's go ahead and move quickly to this one before I do my GoPro thing. So, oh, there's my scrub pad I was looking for a little while ago. We're gonna clean this and install that. This, you're gonna need them, so I'll put them right there. Clean it, and then we'll do a variety of little tricks to put it in there. Oh, I already scrubbed it, but I'm gonna scrub it in the video for you again. Oh, the little balls. I had left them pre-soaking a little while ago. So there he is. I'm gonna go ahead and get this that's kind of moist already and absorb most of the water out. Okay, this is a special trick I'm gonna show you. All the dirt, contaminants, and everything gonna go in this rag that I'm gonna keep on washing in the sink throughout the video. Now he's almost there. What I'm gonna do is get my other superbly good lint-free rag and touch all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. And I'm looking to see where there's any haze. If there's haze, I need to touch them and get them out of there, because that haze is what prevents the film from adhering on these little balls that you see there. Because if it's haze, it means it's got something. It's got some dust or something that you didn't reach real badass. And here it is. And that's it. Okay, now our film, our things from far away. This guy goes here. Okay, since we've touched a lot of stuff, let's go ahead and clean our fingers and do this real quick. Okay, it's gonna go in my hand here, so a little water there so it can stick. And do this guy right here. Oh my God. One, and then help him here, and then go that way and then this way back. Every single thing of light is covered. Let's start center and distribute it properly so you don't have no fingers and have awkward things. Okay, so I'm gonna come outside and have a little bit better reach of the window outside. All right, this little pesky pain in the ass little window. I'm getting all the water as much as I can, and then I'll do something else right now. Give me 1 second. Okay, now that most of the water is out, we're gonna go ahead and do this, wrap it around, and do it until the thing is white. What we really want to do is leave it white so that when customer sees it, he can see and not be asking a question of why is it black over here and all the nice dots over here and it looks horrible over here. We're gonna make it seem all nice with one shot. And if you ask me, dirty, why don't we get it all black the way it should be? Well, we can't. There's too many fucking dots. They're too big, raised off the glass, and they're too connected to each other, so it doesn't allow the film to stick to the glass. There's no intimacy there. There's no touchy as far as the film to the glass. So there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at our progress here from the outside looking in. Okay, outside looking in. Do this, and all our efforts as far as like dirt and all that were pretty much contained. This guy, I'm gonna press him out in a little bit. With this, I'm just gonna let some more of the water that's up here keep on running down, and I will do that so that he can look like this at the end. Okay, kind of like that. See, it's looking a lot better. So there it is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and charge my GoPro. We're gonna do the back window. This is already kind of like did the dirty sauce, should be ready. I'm gonna go inside, pre-clean it, and then connect my GoPro again here and do this back window in front. Okay. destination. I'm gonna need to move my pattern because it's crooked. You see this here and this here. I'm gonna move a little bit. So have to go up. There you go. Ugh, still. This side's already pretty much done. The side that I'm going to be working on is just this little piece right here. All right. Okay. When all the hardware is out of the way, everything becomes a lot easier, right? And if you guys hate these windows, well, I hate them too, but you gotta get them done, right? Especially on a Sunday fun day. There you go. There you go. That's pretty much, we're gonna flip them over, install them. That's pretty much, it is a pain in the ass. I mean, you can see this, ugh, horrible. There it is. I'll show you the end result. Man, I should have done a Cali on the damn glass, huh? Never gets easy. Never gets easy. Clean the window, clean the pillars here around, just in case. I think there's going to be a lot of touchy before anything really begins here. Okay, so we go, oh, there you go. Oh. Okay, he's there, where it needs to be at. This pattern is a little bit long, but it's still gonna work because this one has plenty of room to work. Okay. We'll do this massage and make sure that he's nicely distributed. Million times better than he's a half an inch long than he is a 1/4 inch short for sure. Okay, so I think I have a regular squeegee somewhere here. This one right here. To the middle and caress it. Make sure it's very well distributed. So remember that we were having a big old problem flipping it and all that bullshit and whatever. But if you do it correctly, then it really will fall into place. Let's caress it this way. I mean, I just don't know the other alternative, how to shrink on this guy right here. And you can see this one just a little bit over shrank, but when we put pressure on it, especially with this liquid right here, that spider spit, it has a little bit of, I guess, higher adhesion kind of deal. It's not really made for tint, but I'm gonna use him there so he can adhere, be my friend on that install right there. See, as you can see, something really needs to go in there because of the half an inch long. So there, right there, I'm going way deep in there, and that's the reason for the tool, because regular squeegees, that's why I didn't want to use this bigger one, because I knew he wasn't going to fit in there. And you can see pretty much got him all the way in there. Here at the bottom, same thing, a little bit long, so I'm going to do that. Here, 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 all the way here and across. And a lot of success. Like I said, it's stuck there. We had our specialty little spider spit here, only there. And let's go ahead and flip him around, see how he looks from this side over here. A lot of success. I'm very, very, very happy. I'm just going to press him a little bit on the balls on the side, and you can see pretty much the side. It's everything very clean. This is very curvy, and you saw kind of we had a little bit of a fuck of a time doing this or that, but that's just what you have to do. When you have a pattern, let's say a computer cut pattern, be sure and cut this out, because if you're going to do like a half shrink, if he's not cut, then you're going to have this and you won't be able to accomplish what you did. So I kind of realized that when I cut it around here, then put him here, killed the first half, flipped him kind of here, and then made sure he wasn't really steady in the beginning, but then we got him aligned, and then we kind of like double, you know, check shrink everything and make sure it was good. And as you can see, no peanuts, no bullshit, no fuzz. I'll go ahead and press this with this rag and perhaps this all the way around. The reason for all the damn fucking different tools is because every single window is going to present a different scenario. This guy, maybe flat doors. This guy here, whatever it is that you got, it ain't going to do. This motherfucker is so curved this way and this way that you're going to have to take some of these, and maybe even a smaller one, because these flex like this. Whenever you make them flex when you're trying to go this and this. And this guy goes deep into the sides, whereas these tools, and you saw me struggle with this one trying to get the water on, and it wasn't sticking because, as I mentioned, he was half an inch too long. So there he is. I'm glad that it panned out. Kind of looks like all kinds of shit's gonna go wrong, but it's just one of these. These are never easy windows to do, but I'm glad on my first try here in front of the tube, in front of you guys, I came out. A lot of love to Australia and our new distributors, Oz Window Films, and then all the other people around the world, Europe, Africa, South America, Mexico, USA, Canada. A lot of love. I'll see you a little bit later, this Sunday afternoon. GoPro, stop recording.